Hi everyone and welcome. In this video we will see how to read Modbus serial or RS485 device data in NORVI ESP32-based Industrial Controller. So here on the camera you can see I have this NORVI GSM-AE04-V-G Industrial Controller which is connected with this XYMD02 Modbus temperature and humidity transmitter, okay, and which is providing data over the RS485 protocol. And here also we have the pin for RS485. So if you see closely here, we have the RS485 connection. Okay, so I have connected this Modbus temperature and humidity transmitter with NORVI ESP32-based Industrial Controller, and we want to read temperature and humidity data in this controller. Then how we can do that? So that thing we are going to cover in this video. Okay, so this ESP32-based controller is supporting Modbus functionality. Okay, so without any external hardware, you can directly read the data from your Modbus serial device. Okay, so all you have to do is just connect this two cable, okay, your RS485 cable to this controller. You can program this controller and you can read the data. Now let me show you the connection diagram. So yeah, for reading the Modbus data to this controller, okay, NORVI ESP32 based industrial controller, you have to use this library, Modbus library, okay, which is Modbus master. So we will cover these things later. Now here is the example. Now here is the connection. So here is our ESP32 based industrial controller from NORVI. Now here I have XYMD02 temperature and humidity transmitter. I have connected the A plus with the A to this controller and B minus with the B to this controller, and I have provided 24 volt DC power supply, okay, to turn this on. And we can directly turn this on using this programming cable. Okay, so either you can provide 24 volt DC power supply to this controller as well, and then you can read the data, or either you can use this programming cable to turn on this controller, and then also you can verify your data. So both the things are possible. Now, yeah, so I hope this connection diagram is clear. Now here is the Arduino sketch, okay, to read your data in this controller. So basically it's a ESP32 based industrial controller. So any IDE you can use, okay, which you can use to program ESP32 board. So I am going with the Arduino IDE. Okay, so I am going to open this Arduino sketch in the new tab. We'll copy the entire sketch and we'll paste it here. Now here you can see modbusmaster.h. Okay, so this library is must to read the data of your Modbus serial device. Now you can search this library in the library section, and here you can see Modbus Master by Doc Walker. So here you can see I have already installed it, okay, version 2.0.1. So again you have to install this library in your Arduino IDE, and then after you can use this entire program. Now this pin is the fixed pin, okay, so as per the hardware this is the static pin, you don't have to change it, okay. And then after, the entire code is to read the data from this Modbus transmitter. Now this Modbus transmitter is providing data on the input resistor, okay, so that's why here in the white loop here you can see result is equal to node dot read input resistor, okay, and we are going to read two input resistor, okay, and first input resistor will provide us the temperature data, and the second input resistor will provide us the humidity data, and then we are going to print those data in the serial monitor to verify it. And then after, you can use this controller GSM module or SD card to log your data, GSM module to send data to somewhere else over the MQTT or over the SMS, okay, so that thing is possible. Now this is the entire code. You can directly copy paste the code from our GitHub repository, okay, it's open GitHub repository, okay, so you just have to open the link, copy the code and compile it. So I have pasted the code in the Arduino IDE. Now I'm going to compile it. Okay, so compilation is done without any error. Now here you can see we don't have any ports right now. So what you can do is you can connect this board with your system. So I can connect this board with my system with this USB cable. Okay, so it is connected, and here you can see the power LED is on. It means we have successfully connected with this controller. Okay, and the controller is up and running fine. Now here you can see COM4 is available, so our controller is connected with our system on the COM4. So I am going to use ESP32 Dev module. We'll select the COM4, okay, and then we'll click on the upload button. Okay, uploading is done. Now I can open the serial monitor, and here you can see initialize Modbus communication, read error, unable to retrieve data from Modbus device, because we haven't turned on this Modbus transmitter. Okay, so I can turn it on. Okay, here you can see the LED is glowing. Okay, there is small red LED inside this transmitter. So once you turn this transmitter on, you will be able to read the data. Okay, so let me clear it. You can see temperature and humidity. Okay, so this is how you can integrate any Modbus device with NORVI Industrial Controller. Okay, it's ESP32 based controller with all hardware inbuilt. Okay, so you don't have to use any external hardware to read Modbus serial device data. You just have to plug your RS485 connection here. Okay, and you can directly use it. And here you can see the example we are using it. Okay, so I hope it's clear that what this controller is capable of. So if you have solar industry, or if you have any manufacturing industry, and if you want to use this NORVI GSM Industrial Controller, then you can use it to read your Modbus data. And based on the value of temperature and humidity, if you want to send any SMS, okay, if you want to send data to MQTT, then also you can do that. Okay, because it's having the GSM functionality as well, and the Wi-Fi functionality as well. So this is good. And if you want to get the code, then you can visit our link and you can get this code. Okay, you can go to the NORVI folder, and here you can see the folder ESP32 Industrial Controller, and here is the Modbus master library which I have used to read Modbus data. And here is Modbus read example. Okay, so here is the connection diagram which I have followed in this video. Okay, so blue cable is connected to B. Okay, blue cable is connected to B, and green cable is connected to A. Okay, green cable is connected to A. Okay, and here you can get the entire code, Modbus read INO file. You can copy this code, you can paste in the Arduino IDE, you can compile it, and then you can upload it. Now if you want to read some other data, then you can modify this while loop. Okay, and you can read multiple data from your Modbus serial device. I have divided temperature and humidity value by 10 because we are getting the raw values. Okay, and then after I am printing this data into the serial monitor. So I hope everything is clear to you, and if you still have any questions or any doubt, then feel free to ask in the comment section, or you can also ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere. Also you can send me a mail. Also you can chat with me on LinkedIn. So let's meet in the future videos, and in the future video we are going to cover the analog input example. Okay, as this controller is having analog input as well here. Okay, analog input 0 to 10 volt. So we are going to cover that how you can read analog input data in this controller. Okay, so stay tuned for the future videos. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.